Hey, it's Brook. Let's do another page out of Chord Encounters. Best wishes, Joe Pass. Says it right on there, and that goes to everybody. So, I am not what you would call a jazz guitar player, but I want to learn more. So, I'm trying to be hip and turn people on and learn about jazz guitar. So, we have page 4, the turnaround. The last two measures of the blues is considered the turnaround. Last two bars of 12-bar blues or blues, the turnaround. The basic turnaround as seen in the preceding examples. The last two bars, F7, C7. So you got your, kind of a then start over. You've heard that? All right, so, or you can do F13 to C7 sharp 9. All right, the next example says to add harmonic interest to this basic turnaround, G7 precedes C7. To play G7, simply move the F7 chord up 2 frets. Oh, so we're going to put a 2 in there. So here's the 1, 2, and 5 to the 1. Hey, that's cool. So let's do the whole 12 bar and we'll throw that in there. F7, B flat 7, F7, B flat 7, F7, C7, B flat 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just counting it out. So that'd be the 1 chord, the 2, to the 5, to the 1. Okay, that's cool, man. So this is the 11th and 12th bars of a 12-bar blues. Doing bar 11 and bar 12. So, the next little line here says to add more harmonic interest. You mean there's more? D7 would precede G7. To play D7, simply move the C7 form up 2 frets. D7. Cool. I told you need to know these up the neck in all 12 keys. These are movable shapes. So we're going to do, that would be a 6 chord. So we got our 1, 6, 2, 5. That sounds cool. All right. Thanks, Joe Pass. I don't know if he really wrote this or if it's just endorsed by Joe Pass, but it is cool. So, bar 11 will be F7, D7, bar 12, G7, C7. Let's do the whole 12 bar thing. And we'll throw in this, it's labeled the standard 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. That might be really good just to isolate, but I'll play the whole progression. 1, 6, 2, 5. We've heard that before. We can learn. So here's all 12 bars. F7. That's the 2, the 1, or the 4. I'm sorry. The 4. The 1. The 5. Here we go. Wow, man. Oops. key are we? We're in F. Brilliant. All right, the last example on page 4 says, now working from the standard 1-6-2-5 turnaround, extensions of these chords are used for color. There's a good term, you know, when you say, you know, why a C13? Color. You know, C is C, C7, and C13. You're just coloring the dumb old C chord. I mean, that gets kind of dull after a while, so this is livening up things. So they're saying a C suspended 4. Looks like a C7 suspended 4, man. Come on. Here's your C7. We add a 4th interval to that chord. The picture clearly shows a C7 suspended 4, but the press, or the print, the text calls it a C suspended. And that's one thing about books. There's good intentions, but there are discrepancies in a book. So keep your eyes open when you're reading chord books and things, especially mine. You'll find a couple of little boo-boos in there. All right, but maybe they know something we don't know, or maybe they just need to edit this here. So this is an old book. It's pretty obscure. So here's F13, D7 sharp 9, G7, C suspended 4. That's bars 11 and 12. F13, D7 sharp 9, G7, C suspended, which I'm going to call that a C7 suspended, but you know, we get the idea. Yeah, it's a C chord, and it's got a suspended 4th, but it's also a dominant 7. So if we did all 12 bars of our blues progression, let's do 13s and stuff. So we got ninth, B flat 9, F13. Here we go. So it starts getting a little more colorful. Right, color my world. One more time, let's hit those slow. F, the measures 11 and 12, F13, D7 sharp 9, and G7, C suspended 4. Maybe I'll end on an F7 right there, or here. Just playing around with F chords. Let's do it again, real slow, those last 2 measures. The F13 is a 1 chord. The D7 sharp 9 is our 6. The G7 is the 2. And the C7 suspended 4 is your 5 chord. Back to the 1. So, you know, if you only know your basic majors and minors, this is going to be pretty exciting stuff, I think. So that's what that page looks like. And the next page, page 5. And we'll be going to page 6 for the next video. So we'll just chug along on this as long as, until I get distracted, which won't take long, but I'll leave the book out I did have a question about the book. A person wanted to know if I could find the audio, and there is a 2-record set right there in the book. So we shall do our best to extract that audio off of the vinyl record, the little floppy record. Remember those? So yeah, we'll get that out. I'll find somebody to bust that down to a WAV file or MP3. I can put it in my Dropbox and share the link with people. That's the goal. But for now, we'll just chug through the book. So we'll be doing page 6 next video. So thanks. Oh yeah, again, I'm not a jazz guitar player, but I am playing a jazz master guitar. So I'm trying. All right, thanks again. See ya.